All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome into this AFC South Show 235. Here today, we are going to talk about Week 15 and what's going on in this AFC South slate. My name is Curtis, host of the channel. With me, as always, my resident co-hosts. Up at the top right, filling in for our main man, Isaiah, is Eric, a.k.a. Mr. Talk. You can catch him at Let's Talk the video files on the YouTubes. And make sure you go over there, like, subscribe, notification bell for all of anything he's got coming. Down at the bottom right, we got Jeff, a.k.a. Big Steck, a.k.a. Walk Softly and Carry a Big Steck. He's our resident Colts fan. He's one half of Unstabled. He's also, one half of Tag Team Talk. We postponed the pod so we could watch the final match of John Cena, which we had to watch illegally, but, it's fine.
I watched mine legally.
I showcased it to Curtis. Arg, I'm a pirate. It is what it is.
It was for business purposes.
Yeah, of course. And then Justin, who's part of Tag Team Talk and Unstable, does fantasy football stuff that you'll be seeing all over this channel on this AFC South show, as well as probably some of the other channels as well. Down at the bottom left, we got Andrew, one half of Titans Table for Two, repping the two-tone blue. You guys can check out Andrew and Christian over there. Like, subscribe, notification bell. If you're a Texans fan, come check me out at That Real Texas Team podcast. With that being said, let's get the fucking tickers going. Oh, that's not a ticker. You're not a ticker, my friend.
That was a very large advertisement.
Like, subscribe.
Do it.
There we go. See, better. All right, gentlemen. So let's start off the same way we always do. Who's in, who's out? Let's talk about those injuries, folks. I'll lead us off if you guys don't mind. All right.
Go right ahead.
All right. Hell yeah. Fucking so Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is questionable. Always a bad time to have a questionable Chubb. EJ Speed is questionable. Harrison Bryant's working his way back from IR. He is questionable. And Justin Watson, somebody who I completely forgot was even on the roster at a certain point, has a return designation at some point. The Cardinals are missing like half their offensive line. No Marvin Harrison Jr. It's not good. It's not good. With that being said, gentlemen, who else has got some injuries I need to talk about?
The only person out for the Titans is Jalen Armour-Davis, still recovering from the Achilles injury. Not the Achilles injury that Jones had, but an Achilles injury. Then Lloyd Cushenberry is questionable. I'm not really worried too much about that. If he's out, then Corey Levin's just fine as backup center. Dan Moore, questionable. I think he'll be practice most of the week, full practice and a couple limited, so he should be okay. At least we're not going against Myles Garrett again. I'll be a little bit okay with that. CJ Ravenel, he's questionable, just a D-line depth. James William, I'm hoping he was just sick and he practiced full on Friday, so hopefully he's good. But he is questionable. I think he's one of our special teams aces. So he's the one that blocked the punt for us last week. And then Zeitler popped up with did not practice for like a hamstring or something. It just says rest because he always gets rested on Wednesday, but something happened where he didn't practice Friday either. I kind of want to see him sit. I wouldn't mind seeing Jackson Slater get a go. I mean, we're already like, what do we have to lose at this point? So I'd like to see, one of the young guys step in and just give it a shot. And then nobody is out for the 49. It just says unspecified. So I'll just come back to that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of players that did not practice all week, it just says unspecified. Like concussion did not practice all week. That screams. fucking out. There's a whole protocol you got to go through, and not practicing is not one of the things you got to do. So I'll find the final depth chart for them.
Hefe?
So the Colts hopped in their DeLorean and traveled back to 2020 and brought Phillip Rivers into the building. I mean, I'm a half glass full kind of guy, so he's 5 years healthy.
You're a half glass full guy?
Half full, glass half full, whatever the hell
There
is the thing is.
yeah.
Whatever, it doesn't
Not
matter.
half a glass. That's full.
Half of a glass, full glass, half glass, full glass, whatever, it doesn't matter. Of course,
If you were
Buckner
to pull
is
it into a glass,
if you were to
it'd be
pour a
like
glass into
halfway
a glass,
there.
but if you took half a glass and put the glass in there and then put water in
We're on the same page, right?
it, we're good.
All righty then.
Don't get ahead of us edits there. Buckner is out. He did practice limited all week coming off of injury reserve, but he is out. Sauce Gardner still out. Gould is out, or pretty much primarily a return guy. Tyquan Lewis is questionable, but he did get a full practice in. And Braden Smith, I believe, was added to the IR with a neck and concussion. So, or the offensive line takes a hit against a great Seahawks team, and that leaves, I think, a corner. I think that puts Jalen Jones back starting, and Blackman is a corner too. So that's brutal too. Colts by 50, baby.
We're talking about total years you have at the quarterback position. The Colts by 50.
Colts by 50, baby.
Damn.
Rock the world, baby.
Eric, you guys down there in Duval got any major injuries or anything going into?
Actually, no. This week was one of the first times we all had all eligible players out there on the field somewhere practicing. So, but Walker Little is questionable for concussion. Ray Sean Lang, the safety, it just says undisclosed, so no telling what that is. And of course, Parker Washington. They're carrying him as questionable also right now. So, but we're pretty healthy right now, which is a good thing. Which is a dang good thing. The Jets, man, I'm looking at the Jets thing, and it's so dang on long. I ain't even gonna get into it. I know Wilson is out. He's on injury reserve for a knee. Cisco is out injury reserve for pectoral. But a lot of these other people,
both
just
quarterbacks are out.
Yeah, Fields. I would say Fields and Tyrod Taylor, they're out. So, yeah.
Should have called Phillip Rivers first.
So, but yeah, that's it for injuries, man.
Okay. Hell yeah, gentlemen. All right, let's get into it then, into some ways to win. But first, fucking trap game, gentlemen. Can I interest you in a trap game? The Texans, the Jags, and the Titans are in 3 potential trap games. The Titans obviously being
we are the trap.
The Titans obviously being the trapper and not the trapper.
We trapping over here, baby.
If you guys had to,
wow.
Eric, if you had to describe what it takes to not fall for a trap game, what would you say? Like, if somebody didn't know what a trap game was, how would you explain how the Jags are going to avoid it, and then what it is?
Well, a trap game is one of those games where you're supposed to win, you're better than the opponent, but some kind of way you go out there half-assing and you lose. Okay, that's how you lose a trap game, and that's basically what a trap game is. And this is a trap game. The Jets is a trap game, even though they beat us last year, which I'm betting,
Hold on. Did you say the Jets it's a trap game or a trap game? Because I think both could be right.
I said trap. Yeah, if we lose, it's gonna be trash. But yeah, no, a trap game, man, a trap game. But yeah, it's definitely one. They beat us last year, so it'd be like, okay, don't go out there half stepping. A lot of
Looking.
people calling for Parker Washington to play. But like, no, don't need Parker Washington for this game. But that mentality, right now is you got to continue to stack wins. You got to keep winning. So hopefully that mentality, and I think Lee and Cole are going to have them right, mentally right. They just got to go out there and perform. There's no reason for us to go and lose this game tomorrow. But it is a trap game.
It is. It definitely meets the criteria. Andrew, from the other perspective, you're playing the San Francisco 49ers in their house. They're a 9-4 team. You have the opportunity of throwing a monkey wrench in their whole postseason hopes in a very, very tight NFC West. So what do you think it has to happen for the team that's not doing so well throughout the season to really kind of be that monkey wrench?
To be the trapper, it's a lot of these. Eric, you're giggling in the background. It's especially for someone like the Titans, where you've had a lot of games where like the defense played well, but the offense didn't. The special teams has played well all season, but you haven't played a complete game. To be that trapper, it's that one game where you finally put it all together, or that one like. You get that crucial turnover. You capitalize on another team's mistakes because, maybe they're overlooking you, and you make them pay for that.
Yeah.
Because it is the NFL and anybody can win on any given Sunday. It's just all it takes is putting it all together for one game to really be a team that traps somebody. And for them, Curtis Rourke is out, which I know they have two quarterbacks better than him, but still he's out. So.
All right. Let's get some of these
solid
real quick. Let's see. Robert says,
here's the problem with the Jags.
Win.
The Jags are bad about playing down to their competition's level. They play a bad team, they kind of play sloppy. They play a good team, they bring it up.
That was the first half of the season. Now we getting back to just playing everybody, just dominating everybody. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on.
All right.
Can you please make
Wait,
me how do
He'll do anything.
Happy birthday, dude. We don't do that here.
You'll do anything.
No.
Like, is that something that we need to send him over to the only Jags page?
We're trapping like young Jeezy over here. We're trapping everybody. Come get trapped.
No.
Or it's a trap game this week. Yeah, well, you ask, you're gonna get 4 different versions.
He's not that big. He's not that big.
Somebody trapped him outside the buffet. Damn.
He's pretty. Andrew, we already kind of talked about your game a little bit. Let's go ahead and get into it. Ways to win for the Titans at San Francisco. They come in to San Francisco as 11.5-point underdogs, and the 44.5-point over/under. How you feeling?
Yeah, actually, I think that spread's a little wild. We've covered pretty much every game the last 6 weeks, so it's really good. They're obviously a very injured team on defense. Offense in a bit too. Ayuk, they finally ruled Ayuk out for the rest of the year today, I believe. Finally gave up on him this year. It's going to be, can you contain Christian McCaffrey? Obviously easier said than done, but every team's game plan is going into that game is what can you do with Christian McCaffrey, and then make the other guys beat you. I like Juwan Jennings; he's a good enough receiver. That's your best way. George Kittle, obviously, but on the outside, Juwan is your best receiver. But yeah, kind of like a bend and don't break kind of thing. Keep Christian McCaffrey in front of you, keep Kittle in front of you, stop him. You gotta hope for some big plays. Especially from the return game. Jim's been doing it all season. He's right on the precipice of breaking the Titans all-time all-purpose yards record. Oh, kickoff return record, not all-purpose yards, because that'd be fucking Chris Johnson, who had 2,500 one year. But he's right there to break the kickoff return record. I think he's not far from breaking the rookie all-purpose yards record set by Tim Brown too. I think he only needs to average like 85 yards a game or something like that, and he's well over that with his kick returns and punt returns.
Nice.
But hopefully some big plays from them. Keep playing solid play, and just pressuring Brock Purdy. I mean, for someone who doesn't have an elite pass rusher, and Jeff Simmons missing some time, our pressure rate has actually been really high. It was at a crazy 66% last week. So, just gonna have to pressure, especially because the secondary is so depleted on the outside, the corners. Pressure to make him make quick decisions, and not be able to just sit back there. That's your best shot, because once those receivers, they might be the most talented. It's hard for any corner to cover for more than 3 seconds, let alone a depleted secondary on the outside. So pressure Brock, contain Christian McCaffrey, and don't make Cam not make any mistakes. Keep improving. He finally threw another interception last week. It's been like 4 games and he threw one. And he didn't have the best game, so hopefully he just keeps building, get the run game going like he did last week too. Tony had his career game last week, so get Tony going. Don't make mistakes. Contain Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, realistically, you gotta stop McCaffrey. Can't let Purdy beat you with the short stuff. I think Ricky Pearsall is probably their best pass catcher at this moment.
Juwan's leading the team, right?
Juwan's leading the team because he's been available more than Ricky Pearsall has.
That's part of being the best, is being available.
That's not true. If AJ Brown's
absolutely is.
If AJ Brown's on your team, but he only gets to play 3 games.
Best ability is availability, brother.
Yeah, I heard that a lot with the Titans guys. But anyway,
I've been hearing that a lot over the years too.
I don't
He's heard that a lot.
I mean, like I get it.
I mean, what has Pearsall done that Juwan hasn't done?
Dropped less balls
in his career to make him better than
this season. Juwan Johnson has been wildly inconsistent.
It's crazy coming from a UT fan.
I know. I love Juwan Johnson, but he is not the model of consistency right now, and he's not playing. Well, he's playing the role of a wide receiver 1A or 1B next to Pearsall.
Really? You talking Jennings, Juwan Jennings? You keep saying Juwan Johnson. It's throwing me off.
Oh yeah, Juwan Johnson is the tight end and
tight end for the Saints. Yeah, I was like,
my bad. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You know what he meant. You knew what he meant.
I did, and I corrected him. Then he said it again. And I was like, hold up, am I missing something? Maybe I'm the idiot.
Juwan Jennings. Yeah, I think Pearsall's got more athletic upside, and then he's missed a lot of the game.
Down for a little bit.
And I think
he has
a
plenty
little
of
bit more
upside,
consistent. Juwan is definitely your possession type receiver. Use him on third downs, and he just hasn't been that kind of reliable. I think this is a possible opportunity for the Titans to have a good offensive output. There's just the fucking 49ers can't pass rush for anything right now. It's very possible that y'all could put up some points. I think you end up covering the spread. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's the Titans are going to win, but I think we go. That's not mine. San Francisco. 24. No. 31 to 23. 31-23.
So okay, yeah. Got you.
31-23. What was your score?
I didn't get one.
Oh, well, hit me.
33-27.
Damn.
San Francisco?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's your laundry, son?
Eric,
I just keep picturing Arvell Reese in my head. It's hard to.
Eric, tell me what a way for the Titans to win and what you think this final score is going to be.
The way for the Titans to win.
He said, just play all the gas out of the 49ers.
Just play ball, man. I mean, Hey, honestly though, if Pollard has another game like he had last week, 100, how much? Yeah,
165 or something like that.
Yeah, they possibly could win it by controlling the clock. That's one way of doing it. San Francisco defense is, very injury laden right now. So I can see if Cam gets a little hot, get on a roll, I can see Tennessee maybe walking away. But they're playing in San Francisco, so San Francisco 24-21. I think it's going to be a tight game, though, but I think San Francisco is going to get it.
The best thing for Cam is that lack of pass rush. You give him some time back there, he's going to make those throws.
Yeah.
So far, we're all covering, and everybody's hit the over. So,
okay.
Hefe, give me a way to win.
I'm going a totally different direction. I'm going to piggyback on what Andrew said, and that's just so San Francisco doesn't win by like 20. So I don't think this will be close at all. I really don't. I do think that it will go over. I do think San Francisco would cover. And I'm gonna say something after like 40-6. I have no faith in the Titans in this.
Covered, baby. Covered the over.
46 score. They're gonna win.
Over still hit, baby.
All right.
Okay.
Watch it happen.
Yeah, I can see the group text now. See, I was right.
Dude, can you imagine? The only score in the right this season.
All right.
Side note, Ricky Pearsall has a Frenchie named Yogi.
And we need to know that because
I'm looking at his stats because he was saying how much better he is than Juwan Jennings. So I don't know the numbers.
Shoot shit right there.
The guy with 0 touchdowns is better than Juwan Jennings.
Yes.
You're saying athletic upside, the potential to be better is there. Is he a better receiver right now? No.
I don't know. How many drops has Juwan got?
If you're going by athletic ability, Dorial Green Beckham was the best receiver in the league. If you're just going off as Dante Thornton, best receiver in the league because he's so athletic.
How long has Pearsall been in the league?
This is his second year.
This is his second year. He got shot last year.
Yeah. How long Jennings been in the league?
5 years, 4 or 5.
Yeah, it's hard to compare that right now, but
he's talking about an undrafted cat versus a first round pick too.
Anyway, let's pivot.
Yogi was the Frenchie's name.
Yogi. Let's pivot. Ways to win for Indianapolis at Seattle. Seattle is a 3.5-point favorite.
I'm so excited to talk about this game right
now. I'm so excited. So excited.
Oh, hold up. I'm not going to hold you. You were mean to me.
I already I covered that too, baby.
Keep striking.
And the one thing that Steichen hasn't been doing, I can't emphasize it enough. Run the damn ball, and not just between the tackles, but no, run the damn ball. Seattle's very good up front, and obviously with Braden Smith out, that Colts offensive line doesn't look great, and now you've got Phillip Rivers under center. On the plus side, like I said, he is 5 years fresh. He did look good in practice. He can make the throws. And you know what? We did an episode of Unstable. I don't know what
my
that
daughter. That's my daughter's sign. She wanted me to show.
Oh,
okay.
That's me navigating around this game. I did talk about it on Friday. Phillip Rivers played this game for a very long time. So I feel like he knows best what it means to be in game shape or not. I don't think he'd run out there and start if he knew that he could not do this. So I'm going to trust his judgment because he did this for 20 years. I'm not saying that I don't know what his workout is. I don't have, he's not on speed dial. But I would trust at this point that he knows what it means to come into a game and almost end of the season and know what it's going to take. So I'll trust his judgment. Aside from the fact that it's been 5 years, he does have a quick release. He loves the tight end. They have Tyler Warren. For some reason, Steichen has also gone away from Tyler Warren. and it's been a very frustrating few weeks. He's not designing anything to Warren. He's not running the ball like he should with Jonathan Taylor. He's not getting the ball to Jonathan Taylor. He's not doing any screens. He's not doing any curl routes or anything like that with Jonathan Taylor. No wheel routes, nothing. So if the run isn't working, at least keep Jonathan Taylor involved. And the Colts defense is beat up. I mean, Jackson Smith is obviously one of the best receivers in the league. So you got to put 2-3 guys on him. I don't know what it's going to take. I think you can only hope to slow him down. I don't think you can stop him, especially if Jalen Jones is your guy on him. So that makes me very nervous. And obviously Buckner, their pass rush is taking a hit because of it. Their run stopping is taking a hit because of it. They have 2 really good backs. Like, they're not great, but they are a good 1-2 punch. It's not looking pretty, is all I'm saying. This might be the most watched game this weekend just for that Phillip Rivers factor.
Mm-hmm.
It might be a shit show. It might be a complete disaster. Seattle, I could definitely see them winning this game by 30. I don't know how this is going to go. I really don't. It doesn't seem like it's going to go great. But again, the glass and all. They need a win desperately. They need a win in Seattle. If they could just possess the ball, keep the ball away from Seattle's offense, and just manufacture first downs like they had been doing at the beginning of the season, they could be okay. Will Steichen do that? I don't have a lot of faith in him. I really don't. I'm going to go with the score that I said on Unstable, just because I have to be an optimist. The Colts have to win a game here. I'm going to say that they have to win a low-scoring game. I think I said 23-17 Colts. And that they just got to get Jonathan Taylor involved in any way. He's got to have like 200 yards in this game, all-purpose yards, in order for them to, because they got to have that time of possession. It's just what they do. If they don't do that, they're not going to win.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong at all. I mean, the problem is the Seahawks probably have. It's like the Seahawks and Denver and the Texans are the 3 teams this year, maybe the Rams, the 3 or 4 teams that everybody's tossing around as like potentially the best defense, and for whatever argument, one way or the other. The Seahawks do not fuck around. They are not going to let Phillip Rivers just get established and find a rhythm and do all that. They're going to make his life hell. I have the Seahawks winning 33-21 in a game that's probably more competitive through the first 3 quarters, and then the Seahawks just kick a couple field goals to kind of spread it out at the end. You're right. Jonathan Taylor has to be the one to kind of bear the brunt of the work. Phillip Rivers is not. If the Colts are expecting Phillip Rivers to walk into a game in Seattle and throw up 300 yards after 5 years away from the game, there's 1,000% certainty Steichen will be fired.
He's going 500, baby.
Yeah.
Old school NFL. 507 tutties, baby.
Right.
So with that being said, Andrew, what do you think in Indianapolis and Seattle?
I'm thinking. So Phillip Rivers is making $99,000 a game. Look that up, just so y'all are wondering. $99,000 a game.
That'll cover the medical bills.
That'll put his grandbaby through school.
Yeah, he's got a lot of kids. That's another couple college tuitions right there.
Yeah.
It's slow when he was with the Jags. Unfortunately, yes.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Hell yeah, Merry Christmas, bro.
Go 38-24 Seahawks. I think Rivers gets a touchdown pass, maybe 2.
Okay.
If you said like 50-7, I could see that too. It'll be a fun game this week.
It'd be cool to see guy come back after 5 years and throw a touchdown pass.
It's like Donald. A couple of games he go back to being the old Donald, so he keeps the other teams in the game also. So you really don't know.
It's
you
true.
really don't know.
Eric, how you feeling about this game?
I'm feeling 28-17. What them people is? Who they playing? Seattle. Yeah, the Seahawks.
He don't know. He just knows the Colts are losing.
Yeah. Look. I agree. I agree with y'all. If Jonathan Taylor does not carry the rock at least 30 times in this game, something is wrong. Steichen need to go.
Yep.
Because you got to protect Rivers. I don't care how long, you still got to protect him. You got to give him some kind of running game.
He's shown he can pop off 80 yards. He did it this year.
Yeah.
Even if you're down by 10, you're still running the damn ball.
But how mobile is he when them big boys coming after him, right?
Run the ball.
Yeah. I can't see him going out on too many naked bootlegs. So, no. So that kind of limits the offense as well. You know what I mean? So it's going to be an interesting game. It really is.
No,
throwing 4 yards to Tyler Warren.
Philip Rivers comes in and pops off these last 4 games.
4 yards to Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
He just has to use. I don't understand his throwing motion. I don't get it. It's like a shot put. It works. It's worked his whole career. Just shot put it to Tyler Warren. That's all you got to do.
He threw at the gates for years, so you're right. Tight ends. That's his favorite.
All I'm saying is start Tyler Warren with confidence. He's going to get his numbers with Philip Rivers. I'm just saying.
If he comes in and pops off and leads the Colts to the playoffs, do the Colts give him a long-term deal?
Philip Rivers? Jeff Saturday situation here, all right? Please just keep the ship afloat while it's burning. That's what this is.
All right, let's pivot. We've got the Texans taking on the Cardinals. Texans are a 10.5-point favorite, 42.5-point over-under. The way to beat the Cardinals is don't underestimate them. This is a very talented offense led by a quarterback who's having basically a career renaissance in the desert. And unfortunately for him, everybody keeps getting absolutely broken. And there are talent voids all across this team because of injury. This is a team that, like, if healthy and Jacoby Brissett had been starting maybe throughout camp and all of that, this team probably has got 6 or 7 wins right now, maybe even more. They just also happen to play in a very rough NFC West. And, not every team in a division can have a winning record. It happens sometimes, but it's very rare.
Very rare.
The Cardinals, they don't have Marvin Harrison Jr. right now. They don't have Paris Johnson. That basically the whole left half of their offensive line is out this game against the Texans defense, which I have, to a fault, had the PTSD of, former prior Texans defenses, scarring the like the closeout portion of a game. I just always feel like, it's about to be the worst let up play ever. And then that's because I've seen that shit happen. Hell, that David Garrard Hail Mary touchdown will live in my brain forever.
Mine also.
Just ridiculous. But yeah, I have the Texans winning 27-10. I think you've got to bottle up Brissett. You've got to stop the running game before it ever gets going. Brissett's going to try to throw the ball all over the yard. Against this defense, the goal is to, get as much pressure on him as humanly possible, make him make bad throws, and drain the clock with the offense. This needs to be a get-right game for Nick Caley and the offense, try to get some sort of momentum going towards the rest of the season and the playoffs, hopefully. CJ Stroud and Nico Collins are starting to heat up, so you'd like to see that connection keep going. Woody Marks and if Chubb is playing, get them getting like a good, healthy 4 or 5 yard of pop on the ground. I think that's a pretty solid way of getting that W. Andrew, who do you think? How are you thinking about this Arizona game?
I still don't really. I know that the offense has looked a little better. I still don't trust the Texans' offense until I see some sustainability from it.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the under in this game, and I'm probably taking
Oh yeah.
the Cardinals in the spread because I mean, if the percent has shown anything, is that he can keep the Cardinals in the games at least.
Yeah.
He might not be winning anything, so I'm Houston 20-17.
Okay. Hefe?
Yeah, there's just not a lot of fire in Arizona. Like you said, they're beaten up. Houston, meanwhile, has a #1 defense, and it's hard to say. It would be hard to say Arizona's going to win this game. I just don't see it. But I do agree with Andrew. Also Houston has issues manufacturing points. The only way it kind of runs away is if their defense also manufactures points, which is where they could. Which very, very possible. But Jacoby Brissett has been playing really well. But yeah, I lean more towards what Andrew said. I'm gonna say they do cover the over/under. I'm gonna go 23-20 Houston.
Okay. Eric?
Hey, I have to go with Jeff on this one. 23-20 Houston. The Cardinals, their offense can move the ball, However, looking at the defense they're going against, he's going to have to be very, very Brissett going to have to be very accurate. You can't have them lingering over the middle. They're going to get picked off. The running game is really non-existent. Defensively, Houston's offense is not, blowing people out of the water. They're not that great. So, be honest with you. So, your defense gonna win it for you. Defense will keep Arizona out the end zone for the most part.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going with Houston because of the defense.
No, that's valid. I mean, like any game we've won this season has been because the defense has been playing at a championship level. And, it just sucks that there's a better than good shot that this championship defense is wasted with an offense that can't find its way through a wet paper bag. But all right, let's pivot to the final AFC South game. That being,
I just want to say one more thing about it real quick. This is okay. The one thing about Brissett, like one of his biggest strengths is that he protects the ball too. So
true.
He makes plays. He's not gonna he doesn't go out there and just necessarily win the game for you, but he keeps drives going by not giving the ball away and making smart decisions. He's a game manager. I mean, that's what he is, and he's good at it. Yeah. He's like the perfect backup if you have a young quarterback.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Eric?
Yes, sir.
You find yourself a 13.5 point favorite against the struggling New York Jets in a home tilt. And the 41.5 point over/under. How are you feeling? What are the ways to win for the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Way to win. Number one, attack the rookie quarterback. Attack him.
Who's it? Brady Cook? Is that who it is?
Yeah, Brady Cook from Missouri. Yeah. With the Jets offensively, they still got Bryce Hall. He can take it over if you allow him to. So we got to make him one-dimensional and make the rookie beat you. He's throwing the ball to I9 Mitchell and some other people. John Mechie. So yeah, it's
a group of receivers that hadn't panned out and now they're doing okay.
Yeah. for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Kind of
So,
like Jalen Burks.
but
and
yeah, and
Mark-
defensively, like I said, defensively, we just gonna have to get after the rookie, show him some looks. It's just only his second game, so his first starting. So yeah, make it difficult for him. Make him have to make some decisions. And run ETN, man. ETN is only like 87 yards, 83 yards away from 1,000 yards. So, go on and run ETN, get him his 1,000 yards, control the clock. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, you really is not a lot to say. Basically, we should drag these guys. But then again, being that it's the NFL, anything can happen on any given Sunday. And the Jets did beat us last year when we thought we was going to beat them again. So, I can't take this team lightly. As the beginning of the show, we was talking about a trap game. This is the quintessential trap game right here, especially with Denver, coming up the following week. So, yeah, but we control the clock, eliminate the penalties, man. The penalties, we back in that rut again. We got to eliminate our penalties offensively and stay ahead of the sticks, and we'll be okay. I really don't see the Jets putting up too much of a fight in this one.
No.
Yeah. So 36 to 10, Jaguars.
Hell yeah. That's actually remarkably
I
close for
usually
what
don't give scores like that, but that's the way I'm feeling.
I've got 31 to 9. I think the Jags have an opportunity to go against that rookie quarterback to, just absolutely destroy him, make him question his entire life choice of being a professional quarterback. And I mean, they're going to make this rookie's life hell. This is a pass rush that's kind of finding itself as of late. The secondary is kind of feeling itself after the loss of Murray. Is Murray back already?
Yes, Murray's back. He played last week, in fact. Okay. He's the one who knocked the ball out of Jonathan Taylor's hand for the fumble.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, so he's back.
So, yeah, with Murray back and, there's no Travis Hunter, but I feel like Jordan Lewis has been playing very well. Greg Newsome has been playing.
Greg Newsome, yeah.
Yeah, he's been playing very well. In the
Buster Brown on Buster Brown on the other side has been playing well. He doesn't get the recognition, but yeah, he's been playing well also.
You said Buster
and our
Brown?
linebacker. Yeah, his name is Monteric Brown, but his nickname is Buster, so we call him Buster.
What's the Jones kid, Jarian?
Jarian Jones, yes.
Is
yes,
he?
He's been doing his thing as well. The defense has just stepped up. They really have, and our linebackers, man. They've been doing the damn thing. I ain't even mad at them at all, So, and we're getting pressure on the quarterback, so that's even better. So, yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Just got to continue to grow. Stack them wins, baby. Stack them wins.
Hell yeah. That's why I got them 31 to 9. Andrew, ways to win, Jags, Jets.
Ways to win for the Jags? I think play football.
Just something the Jets can't do, apparently.
I would say the Jets, I mean, you said you're not the pressure the quarterback. The one decent thing about them is they do have 2 decent tackles with Olu and then Mimbo. Their tackles are pretty decent. So hopefully they can give them just a little bit of time. You're going to expect a lot of run from the Jets and a lot of quick passes. I don't think they're going to go out there and Brady Cook and have him try to read a bunch of defenses, especially one that's been the D coordinator for the Jags. His name slipped in my mind, but he's a good D coordinator.
Campanelli,
yeah,
baby.
Yeah. He's going to give Brady a lot of different looks and stuff. So it's going to be a very juvenile game plan from the Jets, I would expect. I think you're the Jags. You really just go out there, play your game, and try to stay healthy, honestly.
Yeah.
Don't want to lose anybody before the harder games down the stretch. I think it's going to be, dude. It's going to be a rough game. 31 to 10.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that 41 and a half number is kind of right where it needs to be. And I have a hard press taking that over under, but I will take the Jag spread right there.
Okay. Hefe.
So everything in this game points to this could be like it could be a shutout in favor of Jacksonville. This game could get really ugly really fast, just how bad the Jets have been, what they're rolling out, what they're starting with. But this could also be like that trap game sense where it looks that way. So Jacksonville's not really looking at the Jets. So the Jets might come out in this game and just kind of surprise Jacksonville. I'm not saying all this to say they're going to win. No, but they might catch them off guard to start the game. Jacksonville, they might get an early lead. Jacksonville might have to come back in this one just because of that. I'm not going to say that it's like going to be 42-0 or something asinine or something astronomical, or I'm not going to say anything asinine like the Jets winning. But I hope they do. It would do the Colts a massive favor, but they're not going to. I hope they do. Not going to happen. But just because of maybe Jacksonville starting off the game, maybe looking a little bit past the Jets, I'll give them a little bit more. But I'll still say like 32-17 Jackson. I think the Jets will kind of jump out at the beginning and then just get stonewalled.
Okay.
All right.
Like 10-10, and then the Jags just take off.
Just take
Yeah,
off.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
look,
it makes sense. I mean, this is a quarterback nobody has really seen. He played a little bit last week, so you really don't know what his tendencies
Every
are.
now and then you get that rookie quarterback that comes in that no one thought was going to be good, and they have a great game too.
Right,
Those are the
exactly.
Mike
But like I said, he could
Jets.
come out and JJ McCarthy it, and he might have like
Right,
3 interceptions and 17 passing yards. Like,
right.
see that happening
So,
too.
yeah.
Talk about an injured ass team, dude. The Jets are
It's
fucked.
bad.
Look at their fucking roster right
I
now.
know you
Holy
see it.
shit, dude.
They
It's so
could have
bad.
called Philip Rivers before us. They could have done it. They didn't.
So much red on this roster.
That's what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
They're
It's
not
just too
gonna
much,
win.
man.
They don't even have Mason Taylor. Your starting receivers are Mechie Mitchell and Isaiah. Who the fuck is Isaiah Williams?
Exactly.
Oh, I want to say something about Colts Nation for a minute. So, like you were just saying, there's really no one to throw the ball to on the Jets. There's really no one there, either by virtue of just lack of talent or injury. So Adonai Mitchell finally had a stat game where he had 100 yards and a touchdown, and Colts fans were like, "Oh my God, we let this go." Bro, we have 3 receivers with 700 yards. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, he could finally catch a football in one game, and you suddenly hate the trade. Even if Sauce winds up being a bust, it was still the right trade to make. Like, I can't hate the trade.
Right.
And Adonai Mitchell, like, his attitude sucked. It's just go, dude, go.
Yeah.
Just because you have one game on the Jets, he's the only person to throw to.
Pretty
And
much.
that's me being critical of Colts fans because, like, they're so damn fickle. It's so irritating sometimes.
That's fans in general.
Hey, the Colts are probably going to finish losing out this season, but it's with Philip Rivers, so it's going to be fun. But all I'm saying,
What's going on with damn
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Alan Lazard? Like the lack of talent over there, and he still only has 9 catches this year.
That's
it's
surprising.
supposed to be like the
He
number
must-
one. At one point, I thought he was supposed to be like the top receiver.
Yeah. Lazard is not bad, man. He was on Jacksonville. We drafted him. And yeah. Then he went to Green Bay.
Is it just because he doesn't have fucking Aaron anymore? He can't.
I guess so. I guess that's what it is.
Aaron didn't put in that phone call to bring him into Pittsburgh.
I know, it's crazy.
I don't think that was happening again. They see what happened when he did it with the Jets.
They had to bring back Randall Cobb.
I can't even name any. Dude. That's crazy.
Right. Trust me, he
I'm sorry,
probably could have. He would have.
Bringing in Randall Cobb was worse than the Colts bringing in Philip Rivers. I'm just saying.
Doesn't help that they have a kicker who can't kick.
At
over
least
40
Philip Rivers has
yards.
familiarity with the Colts and Steichen. I'm just saying. Like, it makes a little more sense.
Rocking
Yeah.
a 41-year-old
Reggie Wayne,
kicker.
too.
What you say, Andrew?
Since when did Nick Folk start kicking 50-yard field goals? He's been on fire this year. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hey, them steroids help.
Got in steroids.
Them roidies.
Yeah, boy.
Fucking roids bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
And-
Phillip Rivers, man, do you really expect Phillip Rivers to survive this game? You think he really gonna survive it?
No.
I mean, he's played 20 years in this league. I think
Right.
I'm going to trust his judgment. He gets rid of the ball fast.
Okay.
Survive, yes. Is it going to be like it's going to be an entertaining game?
Will it be pretty? No. Will he survive? Probably.
Probably not.
I asked this question on Unstable, but
I'm just going to enjoy my time.
y'all didn't
There
answer
you
it.
go.
Have you looked at any potential coaches you'd like to
Yeah,
replace?
we did.
Oh, then I must have got off before y'all answered it.
Yeah, we settled on we would love to have Robert Saleh back. We're not back. I don't think he was the problem with the Jets.
I don't think so either.
Their defense was playing really good, and their
Yeah,
offensive
that's cool.
coordinator sucked. I feel like that OC was forced on Robert Saleh, and he got the short end of the deal. He's a phenomenal defensive coordinator,
Mhm.
and I'm not saying he'd come in and do kind of what DeMeco Ryans has done with Houston, but I would expect something like that. But he would have to get the right offensive coordinator in the building. But
Yeah, he's on my short list for the Titans too.
I would be ecstatic if he came in because I've seen what he can do as a coordinator.
How do you feel about someone who's like been around like a Mike McCarthy, who's been around and done it for a
Wouldn't
long
hate it.
time?
I
He's
know
kinda-
Justin
he's kinda
pointed
like a
out,
safe
what was
option.
Cliff- I think he floated out Cliff Kingsbury. He wasn't a huge fan of it, but he wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, I thought about Cliff too.
Yeah.
If I'm
Man,
going,
I
if I'm
think-
going
I-
offensive coordinator,
I think the league has figured out Cliff. I really do.
well,
I think
that's
they
kind of
really
like
figured
everywhere
it
he's been. His first year is always really good, and then his second year he kind of falls
out.
off.
Yeah, right.
If I'm going offensive coordinator, I like Clint Kubiak from the Seahawks a lot.
I don't know that he's going to take a lateral move though.
Well, I'm talking
Right.
about for a head coach.
Oh, well, yeah, fair enough. But I don't like the idea of just giving an offensive coordinator 2 seasons and being like, all right, you're the future of the franchise, kid.
He's on my short list.
I think
Right,
he's young,
right.
all of us.
Mm.
I definitely want somebody who's going to come in and set a tone. That's why I like Robert Saleh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Robert Saleh, Clint
You-
Kubiak, Mike McCarthy's on my short list just because it's a safe hire.
Yes, but see, here, and this is the same conversation we was having last year with the Jaguars. Do you really want that safe coach, or do you want somebody that's going to push the boundaries? Take you to that next phase of football. You understand what I'm saying?
Robert Saleh, but like Jeff said, if you're bringing a Robert Saleh in, you want the right OC. That's why I'm like, man, my dream scenario, honestly, like right now, it could change, but as I'm thinking just right now, if Mike McDaniel got fired by the Dolphins, Robert Saleh comes in and Mike McDaniel is OC, or Brian Daboll wouldn't be a bad OC come in. Just be an OC again. I like Daboll as an OC,
Okay.
but I do think Saleh's that kind of guy that can set a tone in the locker room.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You see,
Interesting.
talk about not only did the Jets defense got worse, they got worse the week he got fired and never recovered.
Oh yeah,
They were a top 5 defense, and he got fired.
Yeah,
That
they're-
defense went to shit immediately.
Mhm.
they were playing at a really high level and just kind of
Yeah, that is true.
yeah. So I do not think Robert Saleh was the problem with the Jets. I mean, it's the Jets. Jets are the problem.
Who would
Yeah.
who would love to see Cohen versus Saleh too twice a year?
I would love it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Add a little wrinkle to the game.
Yeah. little
Stories
fire
write themselves,
between the
baby.
coaches. Nobody would take the foot off the gas if they were winning. That's for sure.
No, hell no. No love lost there. They may never shake hands in the middle of the field.
I know, right? True enough.
We need something like that.
Mhm.
All right,
And
gentlemen.
you know what? And I think you asked, like, do we want a guy that has like a like a
Offensive
culture. I don't think the
backfield.
Colts have a culture problem. I think we've always had guys that are like, keep chopping wood and we're going to keep looking at the film. And it's just this cliche bullshit. And there's not really any emotion on our sidelines. Like you'll notice that these are fiery guys like Sean McVay's. You got whatever. They're kind of hotheads, but they're emotional and they're like whatever. And it's just we've had just guys that are just very stoic. And I think Saleh can bring that a little more emotion on the sidelines.
You might have to have a culture problem, but the wrong head coach can definitely cause a culture problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I kind of like. That's what Robert.
All I'm saying is, and that's Justin, by the way. Head over to Kingmaker Sports for your fantasy stuff tomorrow. But
I got some questions for him.
They're going to have to make a movie
there.
if Phillip Rivers takes the Colts to the Super Bowl. They've got to make a movie on this shit. Like the story's writing itself. We're giving you the playbook, NFL. Colts in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
With Phillip Rivers, baby. Retirement tour to the Super Bowl.
Then
Let's
I
go.
would start believing that the NFL is rigged if that happens.
It's going to happen, baby.
He wins the Super Bowl, and his wife pulls out a pregnancy test on the field.
Oh, you know the Colts are winning if that happens. You know what's happening.
Twins is crazy.
and two more of his kids have twins too. So
It's like
Only Super Bowl winning quarterback to hold his grandson at the ceremony.
Wow.
it writes itself, man. I'm giving you the script, NFL. I'm giving it to you.
Hope they're listening. They're one of the 30 people we have in here.
Look, folks, I think it's a good spot to go ahead and wrap her up. I appreciate you guys taking time away from your families and your personal lives to come on and talk AFC South ball. Make sure you guys, if you're Titans fans, go check out Andrew at Titans Table for Two. He and Christian talking all things Titans. If you're a Colts fan, go over to Unstable, support Jeff and Justin. If you're a fantasy football guy, go to Kingmaker Sports, support Justin over there. And then if you're a wrestling guy, Jeff and Justin have another venture, Tag Team Talk. If you're into that kind of thing, go over there and check it out. Up at the top right, we got Eric. He's 1/3 of Third and Teal. You can see him, Isaiah, and Trevor always holding it down, talking about the Duval Nation, as well as Eric's on. You can find him at Let's Talk the Video Files. So like, subscribe, notification bell over there. And then do the same thing for That Real Texas Team podcast. Do the same thing on this channel. Be good people. Fuck the Cowboys and the Colts. And
the Eagles.
Diego Pavia was robbed at the Heisman. Robbed.
No.
No.
No.